here again. This time I'm gonna do tunes for cars and specifically this BMW. This is the new BMW 2023. Well, and your inbox you received a message where saying that this car was designed or made by a Mexican guy. And yeah, the design is very cool outside, but well, I think it has some deficiencies in the tuning. I tested and I didn't like it at all. It was very balanced tone, too much power, less grip, things like that. I don't like the tone of the car, so I'm gonna try to get this car for racing for circuit because I like too much the design and the outside. And I guess I did very cool improvements about that, handling the grip, the power, the transmission, the balance. Just taking in account the limitation we have on the game as for the class. So let's see. This car is A class with 800 performance points. This is the very next step to tune this car. And I'm going to try to be quick because I want to do the tune for 2 classes, so I'm going to show you just how I did it on the A class. Okay, and then engine I picked the filter, some this is for the injection system, this for the spark. I didn't put the exhaust, fixed accessories, not turbo. Sorry, I got out. Not turbo, nothing in the engine, the monoblock, not the intercooler and other stuffs. Oh well, yes, using the flywheel. I just picked some little more lighter, but what's all? And the brakes, well, the most important thing when you're driving is the safety. So for sure that you need good brakes. The shock absorbers. I have the sport ones. Can you see? Sport one. These things, I don't know how to say it in English, but this is a bar for establish the car. And some other stuffs to put more to harden the chassis of the car because we need a very rigid structure to could do the turns at that speed that we do. So we need rigidity for the car. I don't have reduction height kit. Transmission, the same. I use this cardon to make it too much more lighter. Not differential. We don't have any advantage to put a differential. The wheels, well, if I do this, you can see that it go to the sky the performance points, 21 points for to change the tires. So the tires is okay for now because we are going to lose a lot of points improvement the grip of the tires. So I'm gonna take the stock. This is still in the stock, and I have the original rims because I like it, and it's this, as I say, this is a very cool design. So I'm gonna keep the tires, the rims, sorry. And well, what I did was to enlarge the distance between the tires, the back tires, with the shaft a little bit. Can you see that? This is for to get more turn on the curves. It's not indispensable for all the cars, but in this time this car has a very helpful handling in the curves when you are turning, so I decided to put this and it got too much better. Aero, I don't like the aero because it changed a lot the chassis of the car. I don't like how those looks like this one because it's the same for all the cars, and I don't really like. I can see the difference from the BMW aerodynamics. Oh yeah, it's a little. This stuff in the original one is gone, and it say it has too much more acceleration, of course. Why is that? Well, it's because you are losing force because of the air. So this stuff is blocking the air, which generates a little brake when you are driving, but it works for to do too much more force down to the tires, so it keeps the tires, how can I say that, too much more, mm, it's pushing down, it's pushing down the car, and you can get too much grip in the back of the car and the tires, and you can get even more efficient when you are braking. You can see that the handle is better. Oh no, here the acceleration is better, the starting is better, and the brakes should be better. It's not. Well, this is the force acceleration calculation, but it should be better. And the engine is the same. So I saved this for my tunes as 800 for racing, and I'm gonna try to up this to S1 class. So let's see, first of all, when you are playing with a S1 class, you need to have this kind of tires. This is the Forza Horizon tires. It's the same on this one with the red line around the tire. It's the same, exactly the same. You don't have difference. Even if you can see, it has the same drawing on the tire. The only difference, I guess, is just the letters, and I like the letters, but I don't know. It's just for aesthetic. It looks too much more sport car, and we have 21 more points. We are not testing the car now, and I guess it needs too much more braking, but we can do that because it's the limit, this one, and we have installed it before. Competition shock absorbers, it's a huge difference. You can see in the handling, it's zero point 0.2 points more. Less for the off-road, but I guess I'm gonna try this first. Maybe this is just for class S2. So I'm gonna keep the original, the bars. This one I don't like to use the jail because it looks ugly, so I'm gonna keep that. Maybe a reduction, yeah, it's a lot, but it's 330 kilograms less, so I'm gonna take it in mind, but mine will, maybe I'm gonna get out the half of that. The transmission is very important. There's a lot of probabilities that we need to change the, the ratio of the gears ratio. So we are going to pick this one, just 7 speeds, maybe 8 speeds. Indeed, when you are starting, it has a lot of start. It's a very nice started, and looks like the best option for now. And maybe we could not need it this right now, but I'm gonna pick it. It looks cool. The differential, no, we're gonna keep that one. Aerodynamics, I don't know. I don't like the aerodynamics here. The engine, not yet. And we have done now our peripherals, if I can say that, hardware. And we are going to start with the inside hardware upgrades. There we have the filter, we have this, and I'm gonna try to see what happens if I choose this one. Wow, that's a lot of power. 812. There's no difference between these, not too much, but I like this. And I'm close to get that limit at S1, so I'm gonna see. The turbo is very important to hold, to keep nice power, but we need speed. In this car we can reach about 400 kilometers per hour. So let's see with this camshaft, the second option. This one for the oh well, that stuff on the top of the monologue. I forgot that. I don't remember what is the name, the English name for that. We are going to change the monologue, and then oh, I don't remember the name of this stuff. This is the, well, in English, of course. In Spanish is in my screen, but in English. Piston, embols. Well, choose this one. And let's see, the firewall, it's a little important. And you can see I'm starting to lose handling. That's because we have a lot of power and it's too much more hard to control the car in this way, but it doesn't matter because if we have a good control on the transmission, we can solve this part. And in front of that, we have too much more acceleration. Starting is better, the braking is better, so I'm gonna pick this one. And this is the same, we have much power, maybe we have a lot of power, but in this kind of class we can reach about 900 horsepower, 1000 horsepower, and that's our goal. Try to get 900 horsepower. So I'm gonna check if we can do that. Okay. Let's see, it left this one, I guess. Oh, this is too much more than we needed. Okay, let's see. Full, 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 not full, 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 not full, 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 and full. And we left 3 points for to get more performance on the car, but I guess I'm gonna change the reduction height. Oh, 100 kilograms. And I'm going to try to pick this one. This is 896. So I'm gonna do, and the handle is too much more or less, but let's see. We're going to test tones. I'm gonna try to reach that points using other stuffs. And we don't have. I maybe could use to. I need to use option like change the rims. I don't like to change the rims because they are very nice one. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this without change the rims. Just let me think. We have full performance on our engine, but maybe I can understand. Okay, this is full, this was full, this one full, 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 full again, full. Yeah, we have the whole car completely performed. Oh wow, can you hear that? Oh, this is spectacular. I wouldn't like to chance that that engine because the sound of this one is very impressive. It doesn't say how is the stocks development is saying in the English word. Well, the volume of the cylinder in the cam of the cam. No, the volume of the wall cylinders, all the cylinders together. And I can see it here is 2.9, 2.9, and 5. But this is going to make change it. If you change that, the sound of the car will change. And I don't want that. I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I have. Maybe it's the best option. It's not very invasive modification of the. Okay, let me check for the word because I don't remember. Of the car body. Of the body, I don't know if this. It's a body work. Well, it sounds like we are doing a work, but I'm referring to the body specifically. Well, it's not a big mod of the body, and I guess I'm gonna pick this. I'll leave some. Oh, I didn't pick it. Sorry. I'm gonna leave this again. I didn't pick it. And I'm gonna choose this one, this flywheel. And I finish it. We got too much more handling in the car, and I'm gonna test it for the S1 class. 1.8. I would like to reach 1.9, but 1.8 is cool. So you can play with all these changes as I did. So let's test the handling of the car. Of course, you need to test it in a track, to making sure that you are doing that. Well, the acceleration is pretty cool. Not enough for me. Wow, the hell is pretty cool. The brakes are awesome. The overspinning, it's cool too. And we are keeping the sound of the engine. I love that. The turbo is almost not detectable. I cannot hear the sound of the turbo, I guess. It's nice speed. Let's see if we can tune the ratio to get more speed. Oh, 63, but well, in that case I prefer to get more torque. In the transmission, instead more speed. Just 3 kilometers we are going to lose, but to win a lot of torque. And as you can see, I barely can reach more than 300 kilometers per hour, so I guess this is a very cool tuning. It's supposed we could be able to reach almost 400 kilometers per hour in the S1 class, but I'm cool with 360. Of course, if you are trying to do a road race or something like that, well, it's not. I don't recommend this car for that kind of race. Not all the cars can get the same tuning, so there are some cars that are made for to reach higher speed. Anyway. For example, maybe this car could be very cool for pool races, a drag race. And this is perfect for circuit. Look at the grip, look at the handling. I guess I'm gonna leave it like that. Of course, I need to test much more this car in order to know where I can do some improvements. But for now, it's just okay. let's go to the hill. Oh, I lost. I got disoriented. And the acceleration is very, very impressive. So I told you I need to test too much more the car to say, oh well, I'm gonna change the ratio from the first gear, second gear, third gear. But I told you you can do a really good behavior. You can have a really good behavior on the circuit, and if you are doing a convoy expedition or something like that, this will be a very, very nice car. But yeah, I heard now the turbo. Look at it. No, well, it was before when I was braking. It's a nice tone, I guess. I'm gonna get back. Yes. Oh, I can see I don't have enough pounding to turn. But maybe it was just my perception. So I'm gonna try to check it in this track. Of course, this is the point. As I told you, no, the cars need the same tune, can't get the same tuning. For example, in this case, I don't have enough turn. So, how can I compense that? Well, I can brake very early, use the speed to get too much more turn. Wow, this is amazing. I don't like the first and second gear, it's very, very short. Let's see this again. The brakes, I started to feel the brakes very light. But we don't have any option. This is not a car for tourist class. You're thinking to do it for the circuit. It's barely holding the S1 class. Capable to hold the S1 class, to stand the S1 class. So I don't recommend to take this car to the S class. We can do nothing more for the brakes. I want to try to adjust the pressure, but I don't think that this could work a lot. And yeah, I almost forgot something. Of course, the car needs to... Oh, that's a very nice brakes. And one trick that I can tell you is that the brakes of the cars are too much more adjusted for the front of the car because it's the part that needs too much more pressure to brake, because it has all the gauge of the car when you are braking. All the height is translated to the front of the car, So that's why in the front of the car we need too much more brake. Usually designers put much more brake in the front of the car for that reason. Too much more pressure, force in the front of the car. And you can get barely the back of the tires with not force to brake. So I adjusted that to solve this issue. I put it too much more force in the back of the brakes and I can brake too much better. Yeah, it's too much better. Hey, hello. The handle is cool. It's doing a cool job with enough grip. Oh, did you hear that? Was the truth? But not all the time. No, very bad. I need to brake early. It helps enough grip, but it has enough starting. Nice starting. And yeah, it's really cool. It's called in a cool G-force in the chorus. So I'm very happy with this tune. It's okay. Maybe I'm gonna keep it. Maybe if I down the pressure of the tires, the front first, and the second one. I do this because I want to keep some. It gives more turn for the car, so I'm gonna keep it like that. And I can get better the brakes and the grip. Yeah, it's too much better. It works very fine. But I'm gonna lose some stability in the high speed. But well, this car is not doing it at a very high speed, so I can sacrifice some stability for the high speeds to add for the grip, the forks. I like that. I like it. I like it. That was my fault. Wow, very impressive. I told you, very impressive. Yeah, I get better than score. I like this, so let's try at the starting when you are in the launch store. I guess the first gear needs a little change. Well, this is the deal. If you are doing too much more ratio, you are getting more Um, More ratio, that means that I have 4.17, and if I do this, I'm gonna get more torque but less speed, and I have a lot of torque, a lot of spin, so I need to reduce the torque. I want to reduce the torque, and I can do it in this way. I'm gonna keep a close number. I almost not can feel it because it's very, very fast, the change. And I'm gonna reduce the spin, doing more speed. And maybe I should do the same with this. These are very. Okay, I guess I like that. I like this. Let's start in 7,000 RPMs. I guess the third one needs more work. Third guard. So much better, but I feel like it needs a little more work. So I'm gonna sacrifice in the first and sacrifice in the second, and let's see what happens. Beautiful. This is beautiful. No. Sorry, it was my fault. I need to get used to drive this car. Beautiful. Sorry, I didn't stop to press the gas. Well, this is a very hard tuning for sprint circuit or what? For sprinting. But I guess it could work for the volcano. Okay, let's check it on the volcano. I'm gonna start here because I don't like to start the drift notification counter. I guess I need to reduce the gears ratio, to reduce the number of the gears because it's too much for sprinting. If you are using a manual transmission, it's too much, so it could be hard. But if you are using automatic transmission, it could be perfect. This is a nice tune, and let's check the top speed. I think that we are doing a great job for this tune. For the brakes and all those tools. Okay, let's see the top speed with this tone. This is well balanced for racing. This is just for race, for circuit. Let's see the behavior. This is a very nice starting, very fast starting with this transmission, 8 speeds, 8 gears. And the only thing I don't like is that we should get 360 kilometers per hour, more than that, almost 400 kilometers per hour. But with this car we have a lot of handling, and it's what I want for the circuit. Can you see we are losing some stability in the car? Barely we can reach the 350 and 100 kilometers per hour. Look at that, you are losing stability. And yeah, this is not for road race.
Da un giro cerrado a la izquierda.
We have an amazing brakes. So I guess this is the cool one. I'm gonna leave the car like that. So we did the S1 class up to 900 performance point, and we did the A1 class with 800 performance point. And I'm going to save it to share with the people. I'm gonna save the config. So we did this. I like this a lot. And we did this. I'm gonna put it racing. And you can download it from if you are looking for this tune, you can download it. You search in the search, you need to put my Xbox tag, and it will appear. Okay, circuit or racing, and it's done. We have these two tunes, and as I told you, you can look for these tunes and when you are in the search mode here. Oh, this is the old tune I used before. Let me erase them. And you just have to grade this GMMA 3146 and looking for this card that you are using. And look at that, we have a lot of launch in the start. I'm gonna change that. Yeah, don't care. I'm gonna change that because it's a lot of launch but little less handling on the circuits. It's a losing handling, but I don't think so. And I guess I'm gonna feel too much more comfortable driving 7 gears transmission. I keep the same about stability, and I don't know, I'm gonna try something with this. And I'm gonna check it here first. And then I'm gonna test the top speed. I like it too much more. I'm gonna see the speed and try to reach the 360 kilometers per hour. And remember, this tune is for sprinting, for circuit. So I recommend you that learn to do the tunes because it's very different for each track, each route. Every single route is different, has a different tune. And the only difference is that your way to drive, you cannot use the car for the way you are driving. So that's why I recommend you to learn to tune your car if you like this. the speeds are very, very short. Acceleration is amazing. Remember that you need to brake early before you enter into the curve. You need to brake before to turn. But the sound is amazing. I'm gonna enter to the tunnel. This amazing sound. I guess I'm gonna take the other tunnel to hear the sound of the engine. Sorry. Oh, I got lost. What's the other deviation? Oh no, the turn was right. Very impressive, the sound of the car. But entering the other tunnels. I want to change the ratio because it's very so much better. Yeah, of course. I want to put some deceleration and differential. I'm doing this because it's my way to drive. Okay, first of all, more of this. Then a little more deceleration. It has a good deceleration indeed. A little less acceleration behind. Yeah, this is cool. Oh. I have a lot of power in the first gear. No. I'm gonna put more deceleration. Okay, like this. Let's hear. Wow, this is perfect for this track, this road. And there's only one way to know if this turn is working. And I'm going to show you right now. Okay, just let me check something because I swear I was between the 1% best players. Oh, come on, 3,000? I was between the 2,000 best records. I'm the best of my friend list, and now result that I the number 2% of the scores. Come on. Okay, well, let's try to do this track. What is this? The trial? No, I want the end. Okay, let's test the car. And of course that we can get much more power if I can tune this for handling. That was a poor launch. I'm getting a lot of handling and acceleration. what is this lady? How's this called? Looks like I'm using traction control, but I'm not. I like the deceleration. Amazing acceleration. Yeah, this is perfect. That was about the ability, not for about the tone of the car. Sorry. And let's see the replay. This is the last one because we have. Look at that, this car's just get less grip, just to get more speed. That's a very great mistake. Yeah, I can see that. And looks like I can do too much more with that car. Not a great driver, but if you are, you can get too much more, push too much more this car and the curves, get more advantage, more advantage of that, take advantage of that. Mm. Yeah, it was my fault. No, for the car. I was looking for get more advantage, push more the car. They need to practice with this tone, definitely. And this is the beautiful thing. You can go out of the road with this car because it has four-wheel drive wheels. You can get a beautiful grip on the curves if you are going out. The launch is normal. Okay, let me check. What was that? Was my fault or the blue code? Was my fault? I didn't sell the car, I guess. And look at that, the other cars are leaving the tires on the asphalt, not mine. But that gives me a lot of acceleration. Handling the curves. Yeah, this is a cool tune for this kind of tracks. I don't know what it could happen if I choose less grip on the tires. Maybe you could do that if you are a great driver, because you need to calculate perfectly the turn as the artificial intelligence from the game is doing. But I'm not so cool, so I'm gonna keep this for all the people that wanna drive with easy driving car. Okay, well, I guess this is the end. I hope you are learning something, or I'll show you something different. And if you want to get these tunes are in my profile, you can looking for that. And this is the end. I'm gonna save this tune. I like it too much. And well, I hope you enjoy it. Now, saving. Splicing.